story starts last Thursday, the 17th of December, when I received an email from my client telling me how disappointed she was when I told her I didn't have time to restore this sideboard for her in time for Christmas after she just waited a month and a half for it to come in. It's all she has of her grandparents. She's going to have her whole family together this year, so I decided to make her happy and come through and get the job done for her. It's in terrible shape, as you can see. The legs have delaminated. The top is full of stains. I dismantled the top and dismantled the whole case. As you can see on the sides, how the veneer is just peeling away. While the piece is dismantled, I'm having Walter, my helper, strip all the pieces by hand separately. We're now removing stains from the top with an acid and vinegar. The delaminated veneer, I'm getting wood glue underneath it. I'm going to put a layer of newspaper and some plywood on top of this. And using clamps, I'm going to press the veneer down. Let that dry overnight. The other side has a few chips of veneer that I'm cutting in like this. The legs are being rebuilt. I'm starting to assemble the case now. This is the center and the backboard with all the draw runners. This is the backboard, and I'm going to attach the vertical top backboard. I'm going to glue and bring the front center legs into the case and start to clamp them. This is the whole sideboard clamped up. As you can see, there's many joints on it. We're now going to attach the top to the case. This is the whole case assembled. Now there's one brass key escutcheon missing. I'm cutting and inlaying one into the door right now, and now attaching this door with the hinges. Okay, we have the piece all sanded. It's going to get ready to be finished. I'm going to do a little touch-up first, where there is some imperfection. I applied 2 coats of shellac to the sideboard, and this brings out the natural color of the wood. You see the door panels and the drawers are a little darker. The top is bleached out. The side has a darker color, but it's a loss of color where the repairs were. So I'm going to use an oil stain to even off the color. The oil stain will give me the control of the color, where I want it and how heavy I want it. I'm applying the oil stain overall and leaving it darker or lighter in areas where needed. The top was bleached out, so I'm going to leave the oil stain a little heavier there. And a little darker on these worn out areas. Now the client brought in a table leaf that she would like the sideboard to match. So we're going to alter the color. Going to add a little brown and a little amber and a little light medium mahogany color on top of this foundation. This is the whole sideboard after we added the extra color to it. Sunday morning, December 20th, and I'm back to work on the sideboard. It's looking pretty good, but I want to mint out a couple things. So I found a few little dents and dings on the top that I didn't notice, and I got some filler in there. Going to touch those up. I also cleaned and highlighted the brass escutcheons in the drawers and on the doors. And I'm going to get ready for a final touch-up and a final coat of material. We're now applying one layer of a medium lacquer, a semi-gloss lacquer on top of the shellac. We're using steel wool to rub down the shine. Now we're going to attach the hardware. You can apply wax to the piece if you want to, but for a low luster shine, more of an antique finish, we just rubbed it down dry with steel wool.